The British monarchy, steeped in centuries of tradition, has long served as a beacon of continuity and stability amidst the tumult of history. From the days of Queen Victoria to the modern reign of King Charles III, the institution has evolved to meet the demands of a changing world while preserving its core identity. Yet, recent events have cast a shadow over its future, with internal tensions threatening to unravel the delicate fabric of the royal household. In a moment that has captured the imagination of the public and ignited fervent speculation, Princess Anne was recently seen leaving Buckingham Palace, her expression somber and resolute. This seemingly quiet departure has become the focal point of a much larger narrative, one that speaks to the heart of the monarchy's current struggles. The royal family's Christmas celebrations, traditionally a time of unity and goodwill, have in recent years become a stage for simmering discord. Sandringham, the historic Norfolk estate that has witnessed generations of royal festivities, was once again the backdrop for this year's gathering. However, the usual pageantry and warmth were overshadowed by an undercurrent of tension. Princess Anne, renowned for her steadfast dedication to duty and her no-nonsense approach, reportedly used the occasion to confront her brother, King Charles III. Her message was unambiguous: the monarchy was at a crossroads, and its future depended on adhering to the principles that had sustained it for centuries. Sources close to the royal household describe a heated exchange, with Anne voicing concerns that had been building for months. At the heart of her discontent were the actions of Queen Camilla, whose growing influence within the family has sparked unease among some senior royals. Since Charles's ascension to the throne, Camilla's role has undergone a dramatic transformation. Once a polarizing figure due to her controversial relationship with Charles during his marriage to Princess Diana, Camilla has worked diligently to reshape her public image. As Queen Consort, she has taken on an increasingly prominent role, supporting Charles in his duties and championing her own causes. However, her efforts to integrate members of her own family into royal life have drawn criticism. Anne, in particular, is said to view these moves as a threat to the monarchy's impartiality and integrity. For her, the institution's strength lies in its ability to transcend personal ambitions and remain a unifying force for the nation. Anne has always been deeply committed to the monarchy's traditions, a royal insider explained. She believes that the institution must rise above familial favoritism and focus on its core mission, serving the people. The confrontation between Anne and Charles is emblematic of a broader ideological divide within the royal family. Charles, who has long advocated for a more modern and inclusive monarchy, has sought to streamline the royal household and make it more reflective of contemporary society. His vision includes reducing the number of working royals and emphasizing causes that resonate with the public, such as climate change and social justice. Anne, however, remains firmly rooted in the traditions that have defined the monarchy for centuries. She views these traditions not as relics of the past, but as the foundation of the institution's enduring appeal. For her, the monarchy's primary role is to provide stability and continuity, offering a sense of permanence in an ever-changing world. This ideological clash has been brewing for years, but it reached a boiling point during the Christmas festivities. Anne's warning to Charles was reportedly delivered with her characteristic forthrightness, emphasizing the risks of allowing personal relationships to overshadow the monarchy's broader mission. Despite Anne's impassioned plea, her concerns appear to have been dismissed. In his Christmas address, Charles made a point of referring to Camilla as Queen, a subtle yet significant declaration that underscored her elevated status. For Anne, this was a clear indication that her warnings had fallen on deaf ears. The speech, which was broadcast to millions across the Commonwealth, highlighted Charles's vision for the monarchy as a force for unity and compassion. Yet, for Anne, it symbolized a departure from the values that had guided the institution for generations. Her disillusionment was palpable, and her decision to leave Buckingham Palace shortly thereafter spoke volumes. Anne's departure was not accompanied by dramatic gestures, or public statements. Instead, it was a quiet yet powerful act, a silent protest against what she perceives as a betrayal of the monarchy's principles. Her somber expression, as she exited the palace, conveyed a sense of resignation and resolve, leaving little doubt about the depth of her dissatisfaction. This act of defiance has sent shockwaves through the royal household and the wider public, prompting speculation about the future of the monarchy. Anne, who has long been regarded as one of the most dedicated and respected members of the royal family, has always been a symbol of integrity and service. Her decision to distance herself from royal affairs is therefore a matter of profound significance. To understand the gravity of Anne's actions, it is important to consider her place within the royal family. As the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Anne has spent her entire life embodying the values of duty and devotion. She has carried out thousands of engagements, supported countless charities, and earned a reputation for her tireless work ethic. Anne's commitment to the monarchy is rooted in a deep respect for its history and traditions. She views the institution as a custodian of the nation's heritage, responsible for preserving its cultural identity and providing a sense of continuity. For her, the monarchy's strength lies in its ability to transcend individual ambitions and remain a unifying force for the people. Anne's actions have resonated deeply with the public, sparking widespread debate about the monarchy's future. Many see her as a voice of reason and a guardian of tradition, while others view her stance as a resistance to necessary change. The divide reflects broader societal tensions, with some advocating for a more progressive and inclusive monarchy, while others cling to the stability and continuity it represents. For the royal family, Anne's departure is a wake-up call. It underscores the fragility of the institution and the need for careful navigation, as it seeks to balance tradition with modernization. The events surrounding Anne's departure mark a pivotal moment in the history of the British monarchy. They highlight the challenges of leading an institution that is both deeply rooted in tradition and increasingly subject to the demands of a modern, diverse society. As the world watches, the royal family faces a daunting task, preserving the essence of the monarchy while adapting to the realities of the 21st century. Anne's actions serve as a powerful reminder of the stakes involved and the importance of remaining true to the values that have sustained the institution for centuries. The future of the monarchy remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Princess Anne's unwavering commitment to duty and integrity will continue to shape its narrative. Her decision to take a stand, though painful, reflects a profound belief in the institution's potential to endure and thrive. As the British monarchy navigates this critical juncture, it must confront the questions raised by Anne's actions. What does it mean to be a monarch in the modern world? How can the institution remain relevant while staying true to its core values? In the end, Anne's silent protest may prove to be a catalyst for change, a moment that forces the royal family and the nation to reflect on the meaning and purpose of the monarchy in a rapidly changing world.